Good morning. My name is Holley McBroom, and I am a member of the upper school science faculty. I bet at some point in your life, someone has had an expectation of you, or placed a limitation on what you should do based on some preconceived notion of who you are. Now, this could mean you're too short to play basketball, you're too tall to be a gymnast. Nobody in our family is good at math. Everybody in our family is good at math. Now, these preconceived notions are based on maybe stereotypes or anecdotal evidence, but they rarely factor in who you are as an individual, and they do nothing for you other than to create doubt in your own mind. In early August of this year, a Google engineer named James Damore posted a memo to an internal online discussion group. In addressing Google's efforts to diversify its workforce, Damore stated that women were underrepresented at Google because of biological and inherent behavioral differences that made women ill-suited for careers in technology and in leadership. Now, these types of claims are nothing new. For generations, people have used scientific facts as reasons to exclude entire groups of our population based on sex, race, ethnicity, you name it. In the most tragic cases, these groups have been denied their most basic human rights. In this case, Damore and others who make similar claims simply want to keep their small worlds as they are. They feel threatened and unappreciated by efforts to bring in new and differing opinions, so they present this evidence as an effort to discredit the work. Now, biological differences between the sexes exist, there's no doubt about it. But stronger than any inherent difference is the environment that these attitudes cultivate. An environment that says to women, you are not welcome here. You are not smart enough, you are not strong enough, you're just not good enough to succeed here. So don't even try. Now, as a mechanical engineer, as a physicist, as an officer in the United States Navy, I have certainly encountered this attitude and this working environment. I have walked into countless offices, manufacturing facilities, classrooms, and wardrooms and been given a look that says, you don't belong here. Of course, there have been times when I've been given a lot more than just an unwelcoming look. There was the time my engineering professor told me I would never earn a graduate degree because I would be too busy raising a family. The plant manager who refused to look me in the eye and would only address my male counterpart, even though it was me asking him the questions. The various times I was sexually harassed by my superiors. The time my boss berated me in front of my colleagues and then mockingly asked if I was going to cry. Now, I didn't purposely choose fields where women were underrepresented. I just chose what I enjoyed. And when I met resistance or surprise or doubt, I just dug in my heels and set out to prove that I did belong in that space. I had to prove again and again that I was smart enough, I was strong enough, and I was certainly tough enough to do my work and to do it well. So while I wasn't terribly surprised by Damore's claims, I was disappointed that in 2017, nearly 30 years since I originally embarked on my engineering career, that we were still hearing the same old tale. That the young men and women who come through my classroom every year will soon enter a workforce where these attitudes still exist. I am saddened to think that any young woman would turn away from my physics course because they felt that they did not belong. So, my hope is that you never have to fight an uphill battle to pursue an interest, play a sport, or simply do something that you enjoy doing. I hope that you are welcomed and encouraged and given an equal opportunity to succeed in whatever field you choose. But I know that you will meet expectations or limitations that do not mesh with your own. So when you do, I just ask that you stand tall and know that you can do hard things. Just dig in your heels and say, "Watch this." Thank you.